Hello, hello. I want to talk truck drivers, specifically truck drivers that drive in the slow lane. So I'm in the slow lane, and there's a little bit of traffic, not too much, I mean, just a little bit of traffic. I mean, the car in front of me was probably one car length there between me and the car in front of me. And I don't even know how fast I was driving. This truck gets behind me and starts, you know how they flash their lights. And so I know for a fact that there's nothing wrong with my back lights. I know my brake lights work well because I just got my car done. So they, check everything thoroughly before, they give you back your car. So I know there's no issue with my car. Normally, honestly, if a truck does that, I get nervous that maybe there's somebody in the back of my car. You know what I mean? You've seen like in the scary movies where, you get in your car and you don't know there's somebody in the back of your car and they kill you, while you're at a stoplight or while you're driving, they strangle you. So I always get nervous and I'll look like, in my rearview mirror or, I'll slowly like look behind me to see if there's anybody because I have a 7-seater car, but there's nothing going on. The truck driver was just a douche. So this is how I handle truck drivers. And look, I don't have anything personally against truck drivers. I do have a problem though when I am in the slow lane, and it's the slow lane for a reason because I'm not going to go 70, 80 miles an hour. I'm in the slow lane for a reason. Okay, and you should be, if you're in the slow lane, you're in the slow lane for a reason, not for me to be doing 70 or 80 miles an hour just to appease you. So basically, he comes on my bumper, and this is like a big rig truck, and he starts flashing his lights. So you know what I did? I put my hazard lights on. I feel bad for all the other people that were behind the truck on the freeway because I did something that I have done in the past because I'm not that one. I am not that person that you want to come on my bumper and flash your stupid lights in a slow lane. You can move your truck into the second, third, or fourth lane if you have somewhere to go right now. You don't need to be following me and flashing your lights. I don't have time for that. And you can create an accident, right? People, I mean, you smash my car, then I have no car, no way to no mode of transportation. That's messed up just because you need somebody to go faster. So anyway, I put my hazard lights on, and as I put my hazard lights on, I started to slow down my car, slow, eventually to almost a stop. This is on the freeway, okay, but thank goodness it's at night, right? So it's not during the rush hour, it's at night. And he literally lays on the horn. And then you know what I did? I drove off fast. And then he comes up, and I'm still driving. He comes up behind me. He's still flashing those lights. Like, he sped up to me. I did the same thing again. And this time I stopped the car. And I stopped it, and I just sat there. So he was honking. Then I turned my hazard lights off. I went straight ahead and did my business. And then finally he went into the other lane. And, if he decided to flip me off, I didn't even pay attention. But you know what? Was it the smartest thing to do? No, it wasn't. But I am tired of these truck drivers getting on my butt in the slow lane. There was a car in front of me, and I was like one car could fit in between the car in front of me and my car. So I was at a healthy distance. I'm not going to be getting on someone's, rear end of their car just because you're not happy with how fast I'm going. You can go around. And that's what makes me mad about these truck drivers. Really quickly, let me just tell you something that I saw just last year, in the middle of last year. This was on a surface street. I saw a motorcycle go zoom really quickly. Okay, I kid you not. This is like, in all honesty, probably about a mile up the road. All of a sudden, so I'm at a stop sign. Okay, I can't even explain because it was like so surreal. And this motorcycle speeds really fast through the red light, and he's just going fast. He got in an accident, like literally a mile up the road. He flung up in the air, flung down. The bike, some car hit him, and the motorcycle, the guy on the motorcycle, he fell on the ground and he broke his neck. I mean, I saw everything. So it's just, the visual was just awful. So the long of the short of it is, you know, like if you're not careful, like things can just happen out of the blue, like in the split of a second, And I looked for this guy. I kept looking and looking and looking. I even left flowers at the scene. This was a 20-year-old. If he just didn't speed by so fastly in that motorcycle, you know, he could have lived, you know, but a car hit him and his body went up and he landed on the curb and broke his neck. I saw his lifeless body. I mean, it was all mangled and stuff. I was crying. I was devastated. My daughter was in the car. I mean, it was, I couldn't believe what I saw. Like, it just was hard, you know? So you just have to be careful. So like nowadays, like, especially as I'm getting older, I'm going to drive carefully. And if you don't like it, then you can pass me. That just doesn't go for just truck drivers. Any driver that's, because I notice in the rain, these people do this. They speed up and they honk at you. And I'm in the slow lane. That's the kicker, the slow lane. Move your A to another lane. So anyway, that's my 2 cents for this evening. Truck driver drama. All right, well, take care. Have a wonderful week. Until next time. Bye.